What is up, my friends? Boom! Look what we got in the house today. We are going to be unboxing the Darth Revan Hasbro Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. Let's get this thing out of the box. So as always, guys, if this is your first time on the channel, please like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of our content. We got so much cool content for you guys. And if you guys haven't done so already, check out my lightsaber mystery unboxing video from Ultra Sabers. It's a giveaway, and I'm giving away a pretty dope lightsaber, lights up and everything. It's got only 1,400 views right now, but we're looking to get 4,000 views before I actually pick the winner. All you gotta do over there is go over there, watch the video, enter in the secret phrase that I say in the video, and you will be entered in for a chance to win a free lightsaber. So that's what's up, guys. Make sure you go check that out. I'll leave a link for you guys to get that somewhere up here for you guys to get to that thing, or even in the description below. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to check this thing out. I'm super pumped to have this thing. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. Ever since I first heard that this was being released by Hasbro, I was on the go. Pre-ordered it day one. But then I walked into a GameStop today because I have not been notified yet about my lightsaber, and I've been like, kind of concerned. I actually went to the GameStop and I was like, yo, what's up with my saber? And he was like, it's not there yet. So anyway, I went into another GameStop, intent on buying some Black Series figures, and there it was on the shelf. It was calling to me. It was saying, George, buy me. You want me. And I was like, yo, the Force was with me. I had to go buy this thing. So here it is. I have it. I can't wait to get this thing out of the box. Elite lightsaber. I love these things, man. This is my first ever Force Effects Elite version. I've had Disney sabers. I got the regular Black Series sabers. What I like about these is they're kind of like the Disney versions in that the blade can be removed. So that's gonna be dope. And I think this also has a exposed crystal that we're gonna get to be able to check out. So enough of all that. I can't wait any longer. Let's get it out of the box. All right, so I got it out of the box completely. Before we actually take a look at how this thing comes, let me just share with you at least the way the box design looks. It's got a very cool design to it. Got these angles on it, which are kind of neat. Got Darth Revan's face right there. You got a look at what the lightsaber looks like, so that's kind of neat. All right, and then on the back shows you all the details of the box and what the lightsaber looks like back there. All right, so very, very cool. It's gonna have sound effects. See, combining advanced LED and amplified sound technology, the Force Effects Elite Lightsaber is the most authentic Force Effects lightsaber yet. That's what that says. Yeah, so you got a removable blade. That's dope. You got a removable kyber crystal. You got a blaster deflection effect, a wall cutting effect, progressive ignition. So that's gonna be kind of neat. So kind of similar to like a it's gonna come to me in a second. I'm just too pumped right now, too excited to actually get into what that is. All right, NeoPixel, that's what I'm going for. Okay, cool. So now that I got that on my mind, we can actually take a look at the way this thing comes into the packaging. So here you go. This is how it looks inside of the box. All right, that's how everything comes. You see everything right there. Very, very dope. I like the packaging so far. We got a I'm assuming these are instructions for the saber, I hope, because I think I'm going to need some instructions. At least let me know what kind of batteries are in it. Sorry if I sound very excited, but I am very excited. It's not too often that I get something like this, and this is cool. So here is your blade. Looks very similar, actually, to the one that I get at for the Disney Parks version. I wonder if that is replaceable, but I don't think so because these can change color. All right, yep, these are instructions. So we're going to read some of the instructions. All right. Cool. All right. So we got. You got the kyber crystal. Check that out. That is very cool. That is very, very cool. I wonder if you'll be able to see it so that it lights up and everything. You got some kind of clip. You get a display stand. This display stand is very weighty. Feels like it's metal. Check that out, and it's got the Imperial panels, kind of similar to like what I have on my wall. That is pretty dope. I like that design. That is dope. This looks like this fits in somehow like this. Like this one. I'll read the instructions and find out. There is the lightsaber. it's kind of light, a little lighter than I was expecting it to be. All right. Is there anything else in here that I should be looking at? No, I don't see anything else. All right, so the lightsaber is pretty light. It's probably plastic from the feel of it. All right. Show you guys how that looks. Very cool. I like the design. I kind of wish that it was metal, you know, to be honest. But I do like the design of the saber. It is a pretty looking saber. Kind of uncomfortable to hold. It's wide here in the grip area, and when you put your hands around it like that, it's a little bit uncomfortable in comparison to some of the other sabers that I've held. These grip areas kind of stick into your palm, so and it's got a chunky grip to it. So that's something that if you're into thinner lightsabers, this may not be the one for you. All right, I like the little details that they have here in the grips area. Check that out. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's really nice. You got the activator switches here to do what you want to do. All right, and then these, I believe, open up. You have the fangs open up here at the front, so you can have them open or you can close them. So that's cool too. That's very cool. I think you got this should open up, I believe. And that's where you put your batteries in. So easy enough. Okay, and this screws out up here. All right, and that's how you can get your lightsaber into the holder. All right, fairly simple. Let me get the batteries in it, and we'll see what's up. All right, so I got the batteries installed. Now, I know I said earlier that this is probably a plastic. It's definitely not a plastic. It's just very light. You know, when I pulled the cap off, I noticed that it was metal. So this is kind of like maybe like an aluminum or something like that, you know, but it's got a very light feel, especially compared to some of the other lightsabers that I've held, you know, so it's good. So let's look at this crystal. So this is pretty cool. I kind of already charged it a little bit, but this thing actually holds a charge, which is really interesting. It looks like it fades out after a given time. So here's what happens. You put your batteries in here, all right? You slide these things open like that. So now you got the fangs open, and then you unscrew the cap. You take and you put your crystal inside the chamber, like so. Now the only downside is you can't put the crystal inside and also have the blade installed. So this is something that you're gonna have to display separately. All right. So then you close the cap like that. All right. And you close the fangs, and then you hit the ignite button, and it makes a sound. And then, as you can see down the center there, it now is lit up. Okay. And you can change the color by pressing the red and the green button together. Or not. There you go. So you press and hold them, and then it'll change the color. Now you can see down the center it's red. All right, and if I press and hold them again, now it turns into a purple. So that's kind of neat. All right, and you can turn it on and off by pressing the red button. Now once the crystal is set like that, then you can open up the fangs again. You unscrew the cap. I don't know how it does this, but it maintains the crystal color. You can see now that my crystal is changed to a purple, right? And it still has that going on in there, so that's kind of cool. I wonder if I could do it from a distance. No, you can't. I wonder if I take and I do this. No. All right, how about if I close it? No, that's not doing it either. So you gotta have this part closed on it. All right. This closes back down on top of it. I guess this seals it, and it will allow you to change color. All right. So now it's purple. Let's check out the red color. So And there you go. Your crystal is now red. That is pretty cool. That's a cool little feature. All right. Now it's time to see how this lights up and how it looks. So let's put the lightsaber inside. So you take and you put this in here. Okay. Turns and locks into place. I wish it did like the Disney park sabers, that when you put them in, it makes that noise, you know? Lets you know that it's in place. You can't use this silver cap with it, but you have to take the black cap and slide it back down, and then you close it. So it also doesn't have that real quick release that the ones you get from Disney do either. Okay, here we go. Well, actually, let me turn off the lights and we'll try it. And I don't know if you can see now, but it looks a little bit more red. But all right, we definitely got the right mood going on here. So here we go. Here we go. Ignition time. Oh, look at that. So this definitely doesn't lock into place like the others do. Even with the cap on, you can still twist the blade itself. All right. So it has the motion sound. It seems to kind of respond or think that it's getting struck, and I'm wondering if it does that because this is not really locked into place all that well. You know, so it thinks that it's hitting something. But it does respond to hits, which is cool. But I don't like that it does that striking motion when I do the turns. So I wish it would not do that. Let's see what happens when you change the colors. Woo, that's a nice purple. That's cool. And then it's got the striking. All right. And then it should have some other features, like you should be able to... Okay, see? So if you hold the green button down and you run your hand on it, you see that it changes colors. Acts like it's being dragged against something. But it does that even if it's not touching anything. So it doesn't get it from being touched against anything. This actually just happens by you hitting that green button. Right? And then if you just tap the button, it acts that it's deflecting a laser bolt. Alright? And then your red button, it disengages the blade. I really like that it does the gradual up and down. That is really cool. That looks amazing the way it does that. And the red. I like the purple. But the red is really deep. Really like the way the red looks. Freaking cool. Alright, and the last thing that you have with this is this cool display stand, which I like a lot. That looks really good. So let's quickly pop this out and I'll show you guys how that fits into place. Alright, so then you get this clip here that holds it, and it looks like one of the fangs just locks in place right there. And it just sits there like that. So it looks like it's kind of floating in the air, sort of. I think that's really cool. That's a nice design like this. Really would look nice if they had made like a 6-scale version or a 1/4 scale version of Darth Revan. You have the saber sitting right next to it. I think that would be an awesome display. Alright guys, and that is it. That is it for the Darth Revan Lightsaber by Hasbro. All in all, I am really stoked about it. I am happy to own this one. Love the design. Design aspects of this thing I think are spot on. Looks really cool. Looks like the Darth Revan saber that I remember from the video game, so I think that's really dope. I wish it did have a little bit more weight to it. And then I also wish that when you know, are moving around, that it wouldn't... Although now it's not doing it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I wish that it wouldn't respond to blast like that when you have it ignited. I think that should only happen when it strikes. So I think that's really the only thing that I could say about it. Although... I'm really happy that you can take and remove the blade. It's because I generally do not display my lightsabers, you know, with the blades in hand. I kind of want to put them up with just the hilt by itself. So, still, really awesome. All in all, I would give this thing easily an 8 to a 9 out of 10. You know, it's a really cool saber, especially for the price. You know, only cost $220 for this, for a light-up saber that has very similar, you know, aspects to a NeoPixel blade, You have 2 different colors that you could choose from, and you have an exposed kyber crystal that you could display right next to it, or you can have inside of it. Would be kind of neat if it could held the color a little bit more. If there's like maybe a switch on here that you could turn it on and off, you know, when you sit by, you know, right beside it. But still, really cool that you get all of that and a display stand for 220 bucks. So really, really awesome. I'm sure that this is going to sell out on the shelves. You can find it at GameStop right now. Hopefully they have it in a store near you. There was only 2 at my local GameStop. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's the Darth Revan Lightsaber. Ooh. So cool, man. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, guys, may the Force be with you and keep it marvelous.